Hi there everyone. Welcome to Debbie Reads. Hope every one of you is doing really well. So for today's pick a card, we are doing What's the Tea on You. In front of you, you have three piles to choose from. Pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3 as you can see it on the screen. Choose the pile that you feel most intuitively drawn to. You might also feel attracted to more than one pile. Keep in mind, this is going to be a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. For personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. And let's get started. Hi there, my pal ones. This is going to be a reading. We are going to be looking at What's the Tea on You. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. For personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. For my pile number 1s, what's the tea on them? We have the King of Swords here. And we have the Ace of Pentacles. I'm immediately getting this energy of secrecy for some reason. Some of you are really keeping things hidden, especially when it comes to your finances, when it comes to new opportunities that you are attracting in terms of your career. People almost can't really figure you out, is what I feel. Like, they know that you have a lot of tasks piled up. They know that you have dreams to chase. They know that you have certain things to accomplish. You're definitely coming off as someone who is very disciplined, very resilient, and also very strict about something. For some of you, you are also coming off as someone who has a really strict routine. Some of you are working on your diet, on your fitness. So I'm almost getting this energy of a physical transformation where you almost want to live a healthy lifestyle, you want to eat healthy, you want to be healthy, and almost someone who also has a strong cut of game is what I feel. Like, you are cutting off distractions, you are not allowing things that drain you, but definitely this energy where you are coming off as someone who is very cold. I feel like recently you haven't really been entertaining a lot of connections, social gatherings, maybe your friends. You seem to be very isolated, my pile number 1, for some reason. And people are almost talking about because maybe you have things to chase, but they don't really know what. I'm almost getting this energy where they know that it's big, that it's huge, but almost people can't really figure you out. If recently some of you guys have changed your attitude also, like if previously you were this person who was overly giving, who was overly nurturing and sharing, basically you took care about others' needs, but now that you are putting yourself on the priority, I feel like you are also coming off as someone who is a little bit rude. You are also being seen as a control freak for some reason. I feel like you don't put out too much on social media. If recently some of your family members or some of your friends did come up to you, striking a conversation, maybe asking you to hang out with them, maybe asking you what's going on in your life, and almost I'm getting this energy where you are ignoring them. You are also coming off as someone who is very focused on practical aspects of your life. Like, even when it comes to you entering into a relationship or making friends, there is this energy of practicality for some reason. I'm hearing someone say pile number 1 has a stone cold heart. Pile number 1 doesn't really empathize with us. Maybe if recently you didn't entertain someone or some type of person who only comes to you to dump their emotional trauma, and almost the type of person who would always whine, who would always complain, and they almost need some kind of shoulder to lean on, to cry on. And if recently you have created that boundary where you're not really entertaining these kind of people, I think they are also seeing you as someone who has turned really detached. And when I said detached, it was 7 on the timer, so that kind of makes sense. 7 deals with Ketu energy. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. And we have the Empress. So definitely the tea on you is that You're doing good, okay? You are doing really well for yourself. And almost where your self-care is about discipline, is about getting things done. Very focused. There's almost this energy of a glow up, is what I can see, where you are constantly improving. Yes, definitely this energy of climbing the ladder, moving ahead in your life, or planning for the future. If this is not the tea about you right now, I feel like this is going to be the tea about you. I'm almost getting this energy of New Year resolution, your plan, especially if this year you have decided to make plans ahead. There is this energy of consistency also, is what I can feel. Like a lot of people do write down their goals, write down what they want to do in their life, but almost they fail. But from your energy, I feel like you have been really persistent with something. I feel like the tea on you is also about how people know that you are going to get the fruits of your hard work, the fruits of your labor very soon. Like they know that it's coming. You are also coming off as someone who is taking things really slow. Like you are not in a rush to prove yourself, to prove to people that you are onto something. It almost feels like you show up, my pal number one, okay? You show up every day. And you are almost coming off as someone who isn't really bothered. I feel like there is a lot of noise. There is a lot of noise outside of your world where a lot of people do want to get into your business. They really want to know what's going on. And almost you not giving them that energy, you cutting them off. You're not really allowing the commotion outside to get inside your head is also what people are actually talking about you. I feel like you are eliminating distractions, and it almost feels like you are not really affected by other people's opinion anymore. I feel like if there has been a lot of people also coming in your life trying to, give you some kind of advice or maybe criticize, whatever, but you almost not taking their opinions and words to your heart and almost doing what you want to do. So there is this energy of independence also, what I feel, where you appear to be really free spirited, like you are not someone who can be controlled. Okay, so that is also what is the tea about you. Let's get some more cards. Then we have the Knight of Swords and the Nine of Cups also. The Knight of Swords is kind of giving me this energy of strategizing, some kind of preparation. I feel like you are also appearing to be someone who is constantly taking actions. You are working on your ideas, you're working on your thoughts, and almost making your wishes come true. Yes, there is definitely this energy where you, my pal number one, cannot be controlled. You cannot be restrained or restricted. I feel like you almost have this free playground, where you can do whatever you want to. So definitely a strong energy of independence is again coming out very strong, where you have the control of your destiny. Yeah, but definitely this energy of where you are in full control, you are in full moderation. Like you know who the F you are is what the energy is, what I'm feeling. Like I feel like every move that you are making seems to make sense to you, and that what matters is what people around you are kind of talking about you. Yes, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You are the boss, okay? You are in full control of your life. You are making the decisions. You know where you are headed, and almost no one can restrain you. Some of you guys could be entrepreneurs watching this, might own a business, or even if you are not entrepreneurs, I feel like in the past, if you were this kind of a person who used to involve a lot of people, take their opinions, constantly basically ask them if, this is working out for you or not. But I feel like not everyone was very supportive around you, my pal number one. People always had this secret agenda to undermine you, to make you feel really small, to belittle you. And I feel like that has caused some sense of demotivation also, where you weren't able to almost make the next move, where you were extremely critical, where you judged yourself way too hard. And now that you are almost breaking free from all those judgments, breaking free from all those cycles, and heading where you are supposed to be headed, I feel like you are also appearing to be someone who is very intimidating. You are really scaring people off. You almost have this black cat energy is what I am feeling. Okay, let's get some more. Oh my god, guys, I can't make this up. We have the Queen of Swords also. The King of Swords and the Queen of Swords. That's very powerful. So definitely this energy of independence. Some of you guys could come off as very blunt also. Like if you don't have this habit of sugarcoating and you almost say things that needs to be said. I don't know, but there is definitely this energy of someone who did really grow out of people-pleasing tendency, okay? And if this is not the tea right now, this is going to be your future version, okay? What else? What is the tea on my pile number ones? What is the tea on my pile number ones? Then we have the Seven of Pentacles here. We have the King of Cups. And we have the Hierophant. There is definitely something about emotional mastery is what I am picking up on. Especially if in the past you guys were extremely dysregulated and you were almost everywhere and you had no control of your emotions and where you are headed. I feel like you definitely did undergo a strong spiritual transformation, okay? You are almost seen as someone who is extremely emotionally regulated, okay? Like you're coming off as someone who is very balanced, very calm, composed in a situation. There is this energy where you deal with situations with elegance, with grace. Like even if you were to make certain mistakes, I feel like you almost are coming off as someone who owns up to it, who embraces every part of themselves, no matter how ugly it is. So you are also appearing to be someone who is very authentic. I feel like a lot of you also are coming off as someone who is guiding, instructing, mentoring a lot of people. Some of you guys could be tarot readers like I am, or maybe into occult or spiritual practices, life coaches, where almost... Okay, we have the High Priestess also at the bottom, and we just had the Hierophant. That makes so much sense, and the Magician just flew out. Yes, so definitely this energy where... Yes, so as I was saying, this energy of mentoring, guiding people from your experiences, impacting lives, impacting souls, giving them redirection. Yes, definitely this energy of a light walker is what I'm feeling. Some of you can own cats also. But whatever, that was very random of me to say. But almost this strong psychic abilities, strong spiritual abilities that you have, where you can see through things. You almost have this energy of decoding patterns and helping people heal. Okay. Yes, my pal number one. So that was the reading. That was all the message that I had for you. Hope you guys have resonated. If you guys did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe my channel, comment down your thoughts and feelings because I love reading all of your comments. If any of you are interested in personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hi there, my paltos. This is going to be your reading. We are going to be looking at what's the tea on you. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading and not all messages are going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. For personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. We have the Knight of Pentacles here. I'm hearing Black Horse for some reason. We have the Judgment. Okay, Okay, not black horse, black sheep. Black sheep, black horse. We have the hangman here. And we have the world. Okay, a lot of messages. I feel like my pal number 2. You are definitely being seen off as someone whom people have misjudged a lot in their past. Like in the past, if people have underestimated you, if people have undermined you or thought that you were not all that, I feel like there is this energy where you are coming out of your shell. You are in your best version, or if this haven't been with you, I feel like this is going to be your energy in the future, where you would definitely attract a lot of limelight. Like you would be in the public eye, people would love you. I feel like there is something about your talent, there is something about your gifts that is coming to you, especially if some of you had certain kind of talents while growing up, but almost where in the past your environment didn't really support you, people around you never really understood you, and you almost had to dim your light, you almost had to suppress yourself and make yourself adjust so that you can seem more relatable to other people. So I feel like now that you are changing, now that you are exploring your talents a lot, this can be a physical transformation also, but whatever, I feel like people are putting respect on your name. People are seeing you to be the OG. Like, they were wrong to underestimate you. There is definitely this energy of you coming out of your shell. You reaching your best version. I feel like if in the past some of you were really nervous about going in the public eye, about showing who you were really are, about speaking your own truth, being your own authentic version, because you feared judgments, and now that you are almost breaking all these cycles, breaking all these patterns, I feel like you are appreciated. My pal number 2, you are celebrated. You are in the limelight. You have a community that you have created, my pal number 2, because you are speaking about your journey, you are speaking about your experiences. So the T on you is you are coming out of your shell. You are not what people thought you to be. Interesting. I think while growing up, you had a lot of people around you who were really shallow, who were really petty, who weren't really broad-minded like you were. So almost whatever thoughts, whatever opinions that you had, it never really got respected. It never really got recognized. And I feel like for some of you, if you guys have made that distance, if you guys did cut off some people who weren't really very supportive of you, and now that you have worked on yourself, you have grinded, you have come that far, I feel like the new community that you have, they are celebrating you. They can relate with you. They feel inspired by you. Some of you guys could be content creators into fashion. Some of you guys can do YouTube also. Or maybe you do content creation on Instagram. But definitely this energy of where you are not doing some boring, repetitive work, especially if some of you guys have gone through major career shifts also, like you were doing some profession, but almost where certain situations, certain circumstance did happen to you where you were forced to redirect, you were forced to choose something else that is for your highest good, that aligns with your soul purpose. For some of you, it could be a spiritual journey. Also, take it how it resonates with you. But definitely, I feel like you did grow out of a situation that was limiting you, that was restricting you. And now you are a free bird. Now you have that power to almost make anything possible for yourself. I'm hearing sky is the limit. I feel like some of you guys did move out of a toxic home also, or grew out of friendship, or moved out of a relationship. You are also coming off as someone who is not giving second chances to people who have wronged you, especially if you did get a little bit of fame, or if this is not the situation with you where you did get fame, but I feel like in the future, if you do get fame, if you are placed in the limelight, you are in the public eye, I feel like there is this energy where a lot of people would definitely come to you to apologize, wanting to be back in your life. Or if this has already happened with you, and now that you are not interested in them anymore, you have outgrown, they are also seeing you to be someone who is very detached, very cold. I feel like you are limiting every other situation and every other people that has caused you some kind of distraction. Like, especially if you were this child who was always confident in themselves, who always knew what they want to do, where they want to go, what they want to accomplish, and almost this energy where you were nervous to put yourself out there. But now that you grew out of all these situations, I feel like you feel complete, you feel whole. You were not the black sheep is what are people talking about. You were actually the OG, you were the goat, okay? So definitely a strong physical glow up as well as internal transformation. I feel like whatever creative field or whatever skill that you have been pursuing on for a very long time, and if initially during your struggle, people didn't really support you in your journey, and now that you are almost proving everyone wrong, now that your hard work is being rewarded, you are getting the fruits of your labor, you are being celebrated, you're having that, financial growth that you always once calculated, that this is how, almost getting this energy of someone who had estimated where their life would turn out to be, but almost you had this vision and not people around you. I don't know why I am getting this energy where, pile number 2, you guys are going to be soon in the limelight. You guys are soon going to be in the limelight, in the public eye, or if you guys are already famous or in the public eye, maybe you are watching this pile. There is this energy of, finally I did it. Finally I was able to prove to myself, like not to others, but to myself, and whatever downloads that you have been getting. I feel like you are going to be so proud for coming this far. I don't know, this is supposed to be a tea reading, but I'm almost getting predictions, okay? Like your spirit teams are almost really happy about you making this far. There is this energy of inner satisfaction. Yes, like all the hard work, all the labors that you have been putting on for such a long time, it wasn't wasted, it wasn't in vain. It had a purpose, it had a reason. And I feel like people around you are soon going to see that, or people around you are seeing that in the present moment. Take it how it resonates, okay? Whenever this video is going to reach you, this is going to resonate with you, future energies or present energies, okay? People are seeing you for who you are. My pile number 2, that is the tea on you. Yes, What else? What else for my pile number 2s? We have the Page of Cups here. A lot of good news are going to surround you, okay, my pile number 2. A lot of good news. Okay. 8 of Swords. The tea on you is also that you are not entertaining romantic relationships. You are not entertaining romantic connections. You are disappointing your crushes. I don't know. If someone or some people are really interested in you, they want to take you out, they want you to give some kind of attention, some kind of time, but I almost see this energy of you putting your guards up, you being really practical about how you are going to deal with relationships. I think I did say pile number 1 by mistake, right? So this particular message is almost resonating with pile number 1 also. So if you guys were attracted to pile number 1, do go and watch it. But however, you are not entertaining relationships. People wonder, why are you single? I feel like you guys are really good looking. I'm almost getting this energy of a picture perfect body. Someone who has good sense of style, good aesthetics. And almost you are appearing to be someone who would be an ideal type to any person. You could be a man, you could be a woman watching this pile, but whatever. Like, you would make the perfect fit physically as a romantic partner. And a lot of people are definitely extremely interested in you. But however, I feel like you are not focused on them. A lot of people are kind of gossiping that maybe your past relationships, your situationships, or maybe things surrounding around romantic connections didn't really work in your favor, where you were probably betrayed, you were backstabbed, or things weren't really in your favor. So I'm almost getting this energy of a heart chakra blockage here, where you are not trusting people. So maybe that is the reason why you're not entertaining connections. Or this could be if you are in the public eye, or if you are in the limelight, and almost you have a lot of people asking you out, and you have a lot of options to choose from. Like, you have to be way more practical about the choices, because not everyone has good intentions for you. Some people are interested in you because you're famous or you did achieve something, right? So almost like you need to screen through and understand people's real intentions, you know what I mean? And I just cut the deck and we had the 6 of Wands also. Again, victory, celebration, being in the limelight, being in the public eye. Who are you guys? Please let me know in the comments, okay? Every time I do a reading, there is this one particular pile that gives off this energy of being really famous, being in the public eye, being in the limelight. Now, if I'm constantly getting the same messages over and over and over again, I know there are really some famous people. Like, if you're not like extremely famous, I mean, some kind of popularity you guys do have. But however, I feel like you guys are secret watchers and you don't really tell me who you are, or probably you are in the journey of being famous and this is going to be your future energies. But do let me know, okay? What else? What is the tea on my pile number 2s? We have the 6 of Swords here, okay. Again, oh my god. Not interested in romantic relationships, love, connections, emotionally really distant, someone appearing to be very cold. Some of you guys might have left a toxic home environment, a toxic situation. Some of you guys might have gone through breakup, divorce, some kind of separation, or maybe you guys live far away from your family. You guys are not in contact with your children, with your husband, with your wife, with your partner, whatever this energy of being really away from family, relatives, where you are not connected with your Lineage. What? I don't know. Why did I say that word? But anyway, let's see what else is the key about you. Oh, yes. Yeah, this is confirming. 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles. With a, yes. Definitely this energy of cutting your family members off. Or if this is not really a family dynamic or a situation, I feel like a particular community where you really had to distance yourself. And I feel like the tea on you is about you finding your own community, you building your own connection, you building your own group. I feel like you are not seen of as someone who is lonely. You have created the family for yourself that you lacked. I feel like my pile number 2, you are coming off as someone who did go through a period of isolation where you worked on yourself first, where you found who you were, and after you did go through that inner work, understood what your purpose was, understood what you always were meant to do. The energy that you are vibrating right now is actually helping you connect with your peers, with your group, with your community, with your soul tribe, and people who complete you. That was the reading. That was all I had for you, my pile number 2. Hope you guys have resonated. If you guys did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel. Comment down your thoughts and feelings because I love reading every one of your comments. For personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. Bye, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Hi there, my pile number 3s. This is going to be a reading. We are going to be looking at what's the tea on you. Keep in mind, this is a general collective reading and not every message is going to resonate with you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. For personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. Pile number 3. What's the tea on them? We have the Queen of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. Strong water sign placements. We have the Knight of Cups also. Pile number 3, I feel like you guys are appearing to be someone who is really in their self-care journey, self-love journey. You are being really appreciated about your beauty, about your looks. I feel like you have this habit of almost making things look really beautiful, very aesthetic sense of style, or there is this energy of nurturing, caring, nourishment. If you guys have a really good routine where you take care of yourself really well, okay, you have a good diet, you have a good skincare, you take your vitamins, you sleep well. So people are almost talking about how refreshing you look. Like you are not the kind of a person who is in a rush. You don't want to prove to people. You almost are someone who is very calm, very composed, who invests in themselves a lot. If you have this habit of almost wearing good makeup, good jewelry, almost kind of investing in your body, in your mind, so people are also talking about your energy where you are definitely coming off as very feminine. I feel like out of all the piles, this is the most feminine pile. Okay, your aesthetics could be really soft, like I'm almost hearing lavender, pink, white. Some of you guys could love flowers. Some of you guys could really have those cute aesthetic things at home, like you know, those really Korean, Japanese collectibles that a lot of people have. Maybe you have a cute notebook, cute stationery, or something about you that is giving me this energy of a cutie pie for some reason. Like you appear to be very cute. You are also coming off as someone who is very sensible, very motherly, very nurturing and caring. Like people are also talking about how sensitive you are, but not in a way where you are very reactive. I feel like with the Knight of Cups appearing over here, you are stable, you are grounded. Like you have all the love to share, you have a lot of things to give to people, to share it with the society, but not in a way where you sound to be sacrificing. You have a healthy boundary. Some of you guys could be really good mothers, really good friends also. Like, I feel you are coming off as someone who is very loyal, very reliable. If you guys are in a relationships, your partners admire you a lot. Or if people around you are also noticing how well you nurture your relationships. Like, I feel like if you have a good loving partner, the tea about you is that your partner takes care of you. Your needs are almost met, or you really take good care of your family, of your partner. So very strong Cancer and Pisces energy is what I am picking upon, but most strongly Cancer energy. Some of you guys could be really good hosts. So if recently there were a lot of celebration, right, around New Year, around Christmas or whatever, if you have invited certain people over, so people are also talking about how you were a good host. People are also talking about your home environment. Like, some of you guys could have really well decorated home. I'm almost getting this energy of really soft angelic cushions, or a sofa or a bed, like something about the furniture or aesthetic at your home that gives angelic vibes. Okay, it's very soft, it's very delicate, it's very feminine. Some of you guys could have a sweet voice, so people really compliment your voice. Some of you guys could sing really well. But definitely this energy of very delicate, very soft, very kind. Some of you guys could be really kind to animals. People are almost seeing this kind nature of yours. I don't know if you guys have this habit of donating, or if you guys are involved in charity also. People are noticing how well mannered you are, how big of a heart that you have. Okay, so good tea, good gossip. Some of you guys could smell really good, or something about you always investing in a lot of self-care. Some of you guys could have strong Taurus and Libra placements. Some of you guys could have really refined taste when it comes to clothing. Some of you guys could only wear branded clothes, or even if you don't wear branded clothes, I feel a lot of people feel you appear to be someone who is very rich, someone who comes from luxury, someone who comes from a really strong financial background, or you probably are doing really well financially. Like, that is what people assume about. People also talk about how you might not have a lot of struggles and things are almost easily flowing out for you. Things come to you effortlessly. I feel like it's because you have the strong magnetic aura where you are in your feminine energy and you are almost attracting things very effortlessly. I feel like people also assume that you're not very hard on yourself. You're not very harsh. You're not overly critical. You let things flow. And even if there were certain things that didn't go well for you, I feel like you are not the kind of a person who would, take out frustrations on other people. Like, you are not the kind of a person who would trauma dump. You almost feel the things that you're feeling, and even if things don't go according to how you wanted them to be, you are content. You know how to control yourself. You are emotionally very regulated. You are appearing to be someone who is very mature, very stable, someone who can take care of their emotional needs. And yes, someone who is mentally very healthy. I feel like a lot of people who are toxic might get a little triggered by you, like especially if you are this person who is almost, picture perfect. You look good, you smell good, you also have a really healthy mindset, you have a good routine. So people who are always, extremely chaotic, someone who are always dealing with their shadows, and they might get a little triggered by you. Let's see what else is the tea about you. I think you also attract a lot of jealousy and envy also. Not because you appear to be intimidating, but almost because you seemed perfect. A lot of you do seem really perfect, okay? With the Ace of Wands, I feel you are definitely coming off as someone who is very creative. Did I just say music? I think I did say. You almost have these ideas, these inspirations that is very out of the box. It's very original, and you know how to make your ideas come into reality. I feel like you have a very unique way, unique perspective. And everything that you do, like you guys might not be literally into artistic fields, or even if you are, I feel like you have this habit of doing things in style, okay? Like if you were to go to your workplace, or maybe at your school, or maybe go somewhere, I feel like you would be best dressed. You would have a good sense of style. Like you know how to capture each and every aesthetic. Like even if your aesthetic was very angelic, very soft, very feminine like, but still, if for example you get invited to a Halloween party and you're supposed to dress up in that way, I feel like you would definitely nail that as well. Not in a way where you would try really hard to get out of your character, but still being really original in your own energy and nailing the outfit. I feel like some of you guys might be into pageants as well, or maybe something about winning a competition where there was something artistic involved. I don't know, winning an art competition, winning a music competition, or maybe doing pageants. Okay, some of you guys could be models watching this, maybe in the fashion industry. Some of you guys could be content creators also watching this, where you have a very artistic approach to things, okay? Let's get some more messages. What is the tea on you, my pile number 3? Some of you guys could be very soft-spoken also, or very well-spoken. I feel like you also have this habit of expressing yourself really well. You are not the kind of a person who is all about confusion, delusion. Like you give people the clarity. I feel like you are also appearing to be someone who doesn't hold themselves back, who doesn't suppresses themselves. You speak the truth, and not in a way that offends people, but more of like people can empathize with you. That is the energy, is what I'm feeling. So almost this energy of a perfectionist, where you trigger a lot of people. I'm getting a little bit of Virgo, Aquarius energy also from this pile. Some of you guys could have strong Leo placement also. I feel like this energy of a queen bee for some reason, where a lot of people do follow you, a lot of people are surrounded by you, a lot of people look up to you. Okay, what else for my pile number 3s? What is the tea on them? We have the 7 of Pentacles here. We have the 6 of Swords. Okay, I feel like you, my pile number 3, you do not entertain negative people. You do not entertain negativity. I feel like people who gossip, people who spread all these humors, or people who are all about, competing, being really mean, being petty. I feel like you distance yourself from those kind of people as much as possible. I feel like you don't take criticisms to your heart. Like even if someone was to really judge you, or make you feel really small, you are the kind of a person who would distance themselves from those kind of negative people as much as possible. Like you are all about healthy mindset, healthy lifestyle, and you have very strong boundaries for yourself. I feel like you are not the kind of a person who would exhaust your energy into situations and to people that don't serve you. Like you walk away really fast. You have a strong cutoff game, but almost you don't appear to be intimidating. You don't appear to be threatening. You don't appear to be someone who has a lot of ego. I almost feel like you do this thing so gracefully and so elegantly that a lot of people can't really pinpoint at your flaws, can't really make you look like the bad person. I feel like you hardly make any mistake, is what people feel about you. We were just speaking about having strong Leo placements and the sun just appeared, so that's kind of confirms. I feel like a lot of people do have a strong leadership quality also, where you might lead a pack, you might lead a direction, or maybe something about influencing where people are dependent on you, people copy you, people look up to you for inspiration. I feel like wherever you go, my pile number 3, you steal all the attention, you steal all the limelight, and you become this life of the party, and that makes a lot of people really envious of you. You are also coming off as someone who doesn't really try too hard to fit themselves into situations, but almost I feel like you are so much content with your feminine energy. You are so confident in who you are. You naturally attract a lot of attention. So there is no games involved. There is no attention seeking tendencies, if you know what I mean. And so people who almost don't really get the same limelight as you do, they feel really envious and jealous of you, and almost they want to pick out minor flaws, undermine your looks, undermine your achievements, or try their best to find flaws so that people don't give you that attention. But I feel like there is this energy where these negative people, they fail constantly. They, no matter how bad they want to ruin your reputation or how much gossip they want to spread, your audience or people surrounding you still love you, because you don't appear to be someone who is out there to prove yourself. You are just who you are. Okay, I feel like a lot of people from your opposite gender might also help you. Okay, maybe because you look a certain way, or maybe because you get that attention. So a lot of people might feel really negative about that also. I feel like you make people do things for you. I feel like a lot of you also attract a lot of romantic encounters, a lot of proposals. You guys might have a lot of options to choose from, where people opposite of your gender get interested in you. And I'm almost getting this energy, you know, taking you out on dates, paying for your lunch, taking you out on shopping. So almost doing this things for you, where they want to give you that princess treatment. They want to make you feel really special. I'm hearing someone say, I want to make you my passenger princess. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people of your opposite gender might sacrifice themselves to cater to your needs. So very strong feminine energy, okay, where you attract abundance, you attract people, you attract attention, and almost this energy where you keep yourself so clean, you keep yourself so protected. I'm hearing someone use crystals also to clear up their energies, that you automatically attract good vibes. Okay, that is the reading, my pile number 3. That was all I had for you. Hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment your thoughts and feelings. I love reading all of your comments, and if any of you are interested in personal consultations, you guys can check out the descriptions. All details are mentioned. Bye, and I'll see you guys in the next one.